Girlfriend asks you to show her your phone. What will you do? She knows my phone password, and I'm not hiding anything, but I'd be worried as to where this insecurity is coming from. We are 4 years together. 20 years here. You can look through the whole phone. I don't care. Yup. Partner and I have each other's 9 high band computer password. If my partner asked to see my phone, the last thing I'd think is she is looking for evidence of cheating. Man, I've lent my phone to my wife for the day before. I ain't got no time for bullshit. This is a real answer. I've got no time for bullshit. 4 years married. She has my password. She wants to look through the stupid memes and YouTube me and the guys share. Have at it. I have nothing to hide because that woman is my best friend. And I wouldn't entertain a second of anything that would jeopardize my marriage. Infidelity and insecurity are one thing. But if she starts messing up my YouTube recommendations, I swear, she fucks that up and it'll destroy hers. Fair is fair in love and war. Search for toilet seats on her Amazon account. Nothing but toilet seat recommendations for weeks. You are a savage. My wife is, so impulse this would end badly for me with toilet seats all over the house. Sure, hand me yours. Yeah, I'd swap in a heartbeat. Worst thing you'd find is some weird tabs in Chrome from random info dumps. But if you are paranoid about my phone, I bet you got some S on yours. Me, I'm not hiding anything except the embarrassingly weird screenshots I take of things I want to remember and my obscene amount of tabs about random S or window shopping. Look at all the socials and messages, but please don't look at Google. You're gonna call me out. Hand it over and hope she enjoys all those work texts and emails more than I did. Who is she and why is she telling you we are springing forward on Sunday, March 10th? Why is this woman listed as your frequent collaborator? Say no. I've got messages from my wife on there. That would make for an awkward conversation. It's 2024. You can have a wife and a girlfriend. Technically speaking, you could always have had that. NTY. One girlfriend is expensive enough. I don't need to pay for a second woman in my life. That's what I always tell mine when she asks if I still love her. It depends on how she asks. In general, if she asks to see my phone, I give her my phone. Married 20 years. My wife wouldn't ask for my phone to try and find something. Either way, I have nothing to hide. If she asked in an accusatory manner, I'd probably be put off by her lack of trust. Some people are crazy though. I don't use Instagram except to follow a few friends. The moment you click on the search, you're greeted with a screen full of IG models. I'm sure some people would use that as evidence of you cheating. Have you ever heard the saying, if you go looking for something, you'll eventually find it? It doesn't mean you find exactly what you're looking for. It means whatever you find, you'll twist it in your mind until it is what you're looking for. Some people are crazy though. I don't use Instagram except to follow a few friends. The moment you click on the search, you're greeted with a screen full of IG models. I'm sure some people would use that as evidence of you cheating. Sailed on that ship for nearly a year. Back in the early 2000s, I was constantly getting those spam emails saying things like, "Hi sexy, I'm visiting from out of town and so mad that my boyfriend didn't come along. Click on this link to see some photos I took to get back at him." The link was always a thinly veiled paid PRN site. GF would find these while going through my emails. If she couldn't check, then clearly I had something to hide, and she was absolutely without a doubt convinced that these were real women and I was giving out my email address. If we are casually dating, I tell her hell no. If we are in an exclusive relationship, I say here ya go. Good answer. Give it to her lol. I, 29 meters, have nothing to hide, or that could be perceived as wrong. I have however made it clear that there are a couple of people that I do vent to about things that go on in my daily life, mainly my mom, and that I would appreciate it if she did not go through those messages. Other than that, have at it. If that's what you feel like you need for reassurance. We have been together for 5 months. We have both had extremely shitty relationships and where we both got cheated on. So we are both understanding of trust issues and what comes along with those. We are both learning what it is like to trust, and that's okay. The mom policy is fair. I feel the same way about that. My devices are like me, an open book. I used to go through my ex's phone. When I did that, realized I was purposely searching for something to upset me. Trust but verify is a great policy for international politics. The ideal relationships do not require that level of scrutiny. Why is there a level of insecurity? There's also the underlying bad logic that privacy equals something bad to hide, which is factually incorrect. Don't have one currently and not really looking, but when I did, and if I did, no problem. Only thing she's going to find is YouTube, Discord, Reddit, Battle Net, and a couple of phone games. Also whatever photos she sent me and memes. Maybe the occasional photo at work, or when I go out with friends. All of my text messages are wide open, and I haven't deleted a single one. She can go ahead and see my arguments of, for example, whether or not you actually define burnt bread as burnt or extra toasted, and when it becomes extra toasted or burnt between me and my friends. And for your information, I think it's burnt after about 20% of one face of the toast has blackened. Why 20% specifically? I feel like it's a 50/50 thing. Like if at least half of it is inedible, it's burnt, lol. I have nothing incriminating, but she'll probably think I'm an idiot after reading the mean chats with the boys. LMAO, yeah, only good answer. Cause S gets weird in there sometimes, lol. Hit her with the pocket sand and make a run for it. Bold of you to assume I have a girlfriend. Let's go. No stress. She can have my phone, but the moment she starts looking through my browser history, how to make hockey sticks out of plywood, Barbie. What is this treachery? I tell her no. I didn't give up my right to privacy. Just because we started dating, I got tons of secrets. Some of them my own. Some of them other people's secrets that they entrust me, and some of them work related stuff that's confidential. Also, I would be disappointed in her for even asking that. She knows she ain't got no business in my phone. Show her my phone. When she doesn't find anything, we are going to have a long talk about trust. Edit. Wife for me, not GF. 14 years married. Together for 18. 5 years. I would gladly hand over my phone to my wife and not even question her about it. Sometimes people get doubts in their head for no reason. If I can nip that doubt in the bud with transparency, the sooner the better. I honestly don't have anything on my phone she wouldn't be okay with. I leave my phone around my GF all the time. If she wants to look at it, I don't have a problem. No drama. Step 1. Get a girlfriend. I'd ask why. Give her my phone. Hand her the phone, but probably look at her a bit differently afterwards. Not on purpose, but I'd be questioning inside what has happened for it to come to this sort of thing. Let's trade. Unlock the phone and pass it to her. Hand it over. She has trust issues which I don't love, but the reasons I'm on my phone are Reddit, Wordle, and investments. She doesn't like that a particular friend and iMessage. She vastly overestimates how often it occurs and would find that outside of work questions. There's maybe a cat gif every few weeks. Depends on the reason. Her phone is dead and she needs to call someone. Sure, she suspects me of cheating. Sure, I've got nothing to hide. But know that you've just thrown an unnecessary wrench into the mix, and that needs to be addressed. Also, I'll now see her in a new light.